Anyone who is or has been married will know that weddings can cost a lot of money. Of course, they could be as low as the cost of a marriage license and a trip to City Hall, but others see it as one of life's big excuses to throw a massive celebration and go all out. And, well, the mega-rich are no exception. However, taking things a step further, some of the world's wealthiest individuals have apparently thrown a lavish and very expensive pre-wedding celebration, something that reportedly came in at a cost of $150 million. Let's look at the couple involved and why exactly their pre-wedding event cost so much money. As reported by the website Over the Moon, this pre-wedding celebration was in advance of the July marriage of Anand Ambani, son of Reliance Industries tycoon and India's richest man Mukesh Ambani, and his bride Radhika Merchant. This event, which all took place before the actual wedding ceremony, spanned 3 days in March 2024. In attendance were reportedly 1,200 guests, including tech billionaires, Bollywood stars, and even American pop star Rihanna. Actually, to be more specific with names, it was widely known that Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg had also attended the festivities. For Bollywood stars, we saw actors Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone attend as well. Daughter of former US President Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, along with her husband Jared Kushner, were also invited. Events took place in Jamnagar in the Gujarat state of India. Jamnagar is the family's hometown. Interestingly, there was a pre-wedding ceremony event which saw the Ambani family organize a community food service for 51,000 people living in nearby villages. Jamnagar is a city of around 600,000 people. It's also the site of the Ambani business's main oil refinery. According to the BBC, the entire ordeal was so big that the local airport was temporarily granted international status just so that it could directly receive visitors from across the country and the world. This would have required relocating border and custom officials to the airport in order to stamp passports and clear international visitors to enter the country. Airport authorities said nearly 130 flights had arrived for the event. For accommodation, most of the guests stayed in luxury glamping tents near the venue. Of course, using the word tents is a little bit of an understatement, considering the level of opulence that was offered. For food, guests could choose from 500 dishes created by some 100 chefs from around the world. Further adding to the sky-high cost of celebrations were fireworks and drone shows over multiple days. Booking Rihanna to perform a private concert must have also cost a great deal of money. According to the Economic Times, the exact amount the famous musician charges for private events varies, but is reported to be between $1.5 million and $8 million. On top of securing the talent, the Ambanis would have also needed to pay for Rihanna's travel and accommodations. It was noted that 2 individuals were the masterminds of the multi-day celebrations: the groom's mother, Neeta Ambani, and Indian fashion designer Manish Malhotra, who played the role of creative director. The weekend began with an event called An Evening in Everland, which included the Rihanna performance. After that was something called a Mellow Rouge party. On the 3rd day, there was a jungle-themed brunch at a wildlife refuge. More specifically, it was Anand Ambani's pet project, described by the BBC as a 3,000-acre shelter that is home to thousands of animals. Finally, things ended with a celebration of Indian culture called Hastaksha at Valley of the Gods. This event featured traditions that included a seated outdoor dinner and a Maha Aarti ceremony of light. This event also saw performances from the Vienna Symphony Orchestra. While this group is not to be confused with the better-known Vienna Philharmonic, it's still comprised of a whopping 128 musicians. Thus, transporting and accommodating all or even part of this group plus their instruments would have certainly added to the cost of the event. In order to make sure everyone was well prepared for these pre-wedding festivities, guests were provided with a 9-page style guide and received on-site assistance from a team of artisans, drapists, hair and makeup artists, launderers, and more. For most people, pre-wedding celebrations are usually just a few days before any official ceremony. However, for Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant, these celebrations took place in March, while the actual wedding will kick off on July 12th at the Jio World Convention Centre in Mumbai. Between the pre-wedding event and the big finale in July, there have been additional celebrations, including several days on a luxury cruise in Italy in May. This set of festivities included a performance by American pop star Katy Perry. The upcoming official wedding celebrations will last 3 days, starting with Shubh Vivah, followed by Shubh Ashirwad on July 13th, and ending with Mangal Utsav, the wedding reception, on July 14th. If the pre-wedding festivities are any preview, we're in for a big treat come July. There apparently isn't too much information out there about what we can expect. However, the website Over the Moon notes that the Ambani family is constructing a brand new Hindu temple complex to house the various rites and ceremonies. After the wedding, the temple complex will be opened for public use. And then, if past Ambani weddings are any indication of what's to come, we should see another star-studded concert from some internationally famous musicians. Additionally, Beyoncé performed at Anant's older sister's wedding festivities in 2018, while Coldplay and the Chainsmokers played at his older brother's celebration. Let's wrap up this video with a little background on where exactly all this wealth and extravagance comes from. Father of the groom, Mukesh Ambani. The man, currently aged 66, is currently the world's 10th richest man, with a net worth of $115 billion, according to Forbes. He is also the richest person in Asia. As reported by AP News, his company Reliance Industries is a massive conglomerate, reporting over $100 billion in annual revenue, with interests ranging from petrochemicals and oil and gas to telecoms and retail. Under Ambani's leadership, Reliance, founded by his father in 1966, sparked a telecom price war with the launch of the 4G phone and broadband service Jio in 2016. Today, Jio has more than 420 million subscribers and offers 5G services. The Ambani family owns, among other assets, a 27-story private apartment building named Antilla worth $1 billion in Mumbai. It has 3 helipads, a 160-car garage, a private movie theatre, a swimming pool, and a fitness centre. AP News adds that Mukesh Ambani has already begun to pass the metaphorical torch to his 2 sons and daughter. The oldest son, Akash Ambani, is now chairperson of Reliance Jio, while his daughter Isha oversees retail. The youngest child, Anant, the groom at the centre of all the aforementioned wedding celebrations, has been inducted into the new energy business. So what do you think of the Ambani family and the March 2024 Ambani pre-wedding celebration event? Let us know by leaving a comment down below.